Stephen.
So it's not in the book. So I'm wondering, does Forbidden use a survival mode?
Era Forbidden does not allow you to use survival mode.
Okay. Looking to basically fight defensively, but at this point, I think the best way to do that is to just kill my opponent. Let's see. I think I'm gonna try to back off a bit. We haven't killed the other automata yet, right? The one that's
Yeah, you've killed the other one.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So I'm basically gonna kind of back off, kind of stab at it, I guess, and kind of fade back to get it to faint, I guess. I'm trying to look at this from more of a fighting defensively perspective.
Okay, I've got an idea how that might look. So go ahead and roll me a dex and melee.
6.
Okay, so what you do is you stab your weapons into it, and then use them to sort of lift up your legs and push off with both legs to go flying backwards and get yourself some distance.
Okay, that makes sense.
Let's see how much damage you made.
Yeah, really. I mean, that's 3 doubled to 6.
So you stab him in, and then you sort of push off with both legs. You manage to land, quite a few meters away, and you pull some of its robotic guts with you. Some of the circuitry inside and stuff.
Works for me.
It's now its turn, and who's it gonna go for? It took a Kapinga in the back, and then you were in its front. It moderate fumbled on who it's gonna go for. So I think it is going to spin around, swinging like a wild thing.
Okay, cool.
And the only person I believe who's close enough is Adam?
Possibly.
I think Adam's the only one who's close enough to actually get hit. Adam, it does hit you, but it bounces off your armor. It puts its arms out to the side, and then just kind of spins around 360 degrees multiple times very quickly. Adam, you kind of realise what's going on just in time to kind of duck back, and it only scrapes off your armor. And we're on Adam.
I'm actually going to use the spinning motion to just extend my dagger chain and let it dagger itself. Yeah, spin it up. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to just let it roll around it. That's all.
Okay, roll me a dex and melee.
Defense or not?
No defense, no.
For hit? And 1 damage, I believe. It's my...
Okay, so you fire your dagger chain at it, intending to kind of gum up the works. What actually happens is your dagger chain passes through one of the arms. Must have been weak for some reason. Passes through one of the arms and into the head, and actually it just pierces the head, and the whole thing just shuts down.
Nice.
You did the loss of the damage to it. That's all. So the 3 automata have been eliminated.
Yeah, the easy mode. I'm worried about the rest of it.
Folks, it's been nice, but we gotta get moving. We don't have too much time before the catch up.
Yeah, I do want to regroup at this point. Kind of maybe take a second. One of us is bleeding out of some orifices.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna heal you up as well with my
look at that.
powers. I messed up.
Okay, roll me an intelligence and medicine to heal up. Remember, you can each do it once without sacrificing your stamina.
Minor fumble.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're going to take -1 stamina, Adam.
Cool.
Yeah, no, he tried to do it. He used the energy and achieved nothing. Are you going to attempt to heal yourself, Stephen? Yeah, go on then.
Well, someone has to. 3.
Okay, you're going to heal 1 health damage and 1 pain damage.
Ow.
Is there anything salvageable from these alien robotic creature things?
Not really, no. Going through their guts is a risky business. If you were to come across a remnant or anything that counted as a remnant, you would die.
Yep.
Oh.
That's, we mentioned the previous apprentice, that's how she died. She took on a second remnant. If you touch it, your soul binds to it, and if you're not ready, you just burn up.
Okay, so don't touch the angel claws as well then.
Unless you're dying, and if you're absolutely sure you're gonna die, you might as well, but
just, as a general rule, don't do it. It's a very final solution situation.
Generally considered a bad plan. I think it's fair to say.
You'd have to be very desperate.
We were.
Okay.
Yep.
So we should probably get to cover before they get investigated?
Yeah, I mean, our plan worked a little too well here.
can't believe that second one just sat there going, can't find anything.
Dude, that is the only reason I think we did as well as we did.
Those things
That
spin. Yeah, that's.
That thing would have had us dead to rights. Yeah, so let's form up, see if we can get some more eyes in there, see if there's any more activity.
So do you want to kind of peer in through the hole? Is that the idea?
As stealthily as possible. Maybe get an angle on the hole, and then maybe get closer to increase my vantage point.
Roll me a dexterity and investigation. Anyone else who'd like to can do the same.
Great.
Not unless I'm asked to go near that.
3 as well.
So all you can see from here is the baby Leviathan. It is massive. We're talking probably 80 meters long.
If anything was in there, it's gonna be there. It's gonna be again. We have to kill Leviathan. I think while we have a chance.
Are we doing the fire thing?
If you're confident in it, then yeah, I'm deferring to you.
No, that's what the angel said was the plan, to be able to do something.
Oh, that. Yes. I mean, yeah.
Or do we have a different plan?
But what do we burn then?
We burn the Leviathan?
That's what the angel said.
Oh, that's right. How far is it from the hole? Like, it's pretty big. Like, is it like right there almost? Or?
Yeah, it's not far. Yeah, like you're going to be at it a while if you want to burn the whole thing.
I'd like to sneak around to the other entrance, go in through that door.
Okay.
With the expectation that we were here, so if we go around, maybe they won't necessarily expect us to come through there, but through the hole in the door on this side.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, it's a long shot, but I can't be healed anymore.
Okay,
for now.
Roll me a dexterity and stealth, please. Anyone who's going around to the door, which I think is everyone.
Yeah, sounds it.
This is going to be a deciding factor. Hang on.
2.
2. I didn't minor fumble.
3.
Okay. So, you head for the small door, yeah? The small one.
Yes.
Okay.
Not using the original entry point.
Okay. So, when you enter, you're going to find yourself near the tail of the Leviathan.
Okay.
So, previously you were near the head, now you're down near the tail.
So, let's quickly get our bearings of where we are and like what's around us. Obviously, the Leviathan's right here, but can we see anything better in here?
You can't actually see anything else, no.
We just have this giant Leviathan ass right in front of us.
Pretty much. I mean, it's genuinely a tail. It's kind of long and sort of windy. You've kind of got the midpoint of the tail right in front of you. And it then kind of curls around away from you.
Great. So if I hit it, it reflexively whips around and crushes us.
That's not impossible. Although if it did, it would actually break through the back of the warehouse first.
Yeah, but then we're also in the way, so...
Yeah.
The follow-through kills us. Alright, so... I think it might make more sense to first off have the warehouse collapse on him. And then obviously we'll fiery ensue the death after that. I don't remember your name. You're a guest star. I don't know your name. Rebecca!
Sorry,
Rebecca.
did the red shirt not give it away?
I can't tell. You're not on video. Can you tell me the best way we could get some part of this warehouse to collapse inward on itself?
Intelligence engineering? Oh no, intelligence construction, in fact.
She look around just to see whether or not there's any like major support pillars or...
Yep.
3 successes.
Actually, the easiest way is probably to do exactly what Stephen was saying he was worried about, and attack it, force the tail to reflexively whip around. That whole half of the warehouse would collapse. It's quite likely, given the state of repair, the rest of it would too.
We just need to not be there when that happens.
Yeah, I mean, we could weaken some bits around the side if you want to make sure that it happens, but...
Honestly, I like the idea of just jumping on the back of this thing and stabbing it, and then getting it to whip around, the problem being that then the warehouse doesn't collapse on top of us as well.
On top of you, yeah.
So, I'm thinking, it'd be really useful if a member of our team also can, throw a said item and be outside of the warehouse when throwing it. with the expectation that if it does collapse, anyone in here is going to have problems as well.
Ed, what kind of range do I get on the Kapinga?
Your strength is 3, correct?
Yes.
So it's about 15, 20 meters. And then you can have more if you're willing to take a higher threshold.
Yeah, so if I can manage to throw it and just run the other way.
You could actually have a little more, so you could take it to 30 meters, but have a 9 threshold, for example.
Adam, any thoughts? You know, angels are your specialty after all.
There's no angel in there. I mean, that we know of. There's just
This is an angelic beast, my good sir.
I mean, the only thing I care is that it's dead. So let's get on with it.
Rebecca keeps looking up just to make sure nothing is flying above her.
You haven't noticed anything.
No, but she keeps nervously looking up, just in case.
We've got 3 unaccounted for at this point, so let's hit this thing and then try to get the building to collapse on it. Once the building collapses on it, I can more easily attack it without threat of the building collapsing on me. So,
Okay. Rebecca Redshirt. Rebecca, the apprentice, everything now rests on you.
double R over here.
Roll me a dexterity melee and tell me how far away you'd like to be.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the 30 feet away and try and get an angle off to the side of...
30 meters, which
Good.
is a little more than
Yeah,
30
that's better.
feet.
I'll take that.
Yeah. I mean, you're not totally out of range of its tail, judging by its length, but,
Yeah, my intention is to throw it, run, and then hope that it comes back to me
Yeah.
wherever I...
well, it does. I mean, you will have tested this out.
Yes.
That's not a problem. Dexterity and melee, 9 threshold. I will say that to make this work, you do need to do damage to it.
Yeah. So is the threshold for successes, or is it for the doing damage?
The threshold of 9 is for hits.
Okay, that is 1 success to hit.
Roll for damage.
All on this one. It's a 7.
That's damage.
Yeah.
Yep, no, that is damage. It's got +2. +2 +8, but +2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's impossible to instant kill it, basically.
Of course.
Yes, you go ahead and you throw your Kapinga sort of in a flat spin. It embeds in the Leviathan, and the next thing you know, you're legging it.
Yeah.
And you just hear this roar of pain. You feel new health sort of flow into you because you did damage. So you're gonna suck health from it. You hear this roar of pain, and the tail just whips around and collapses the entire back end of the warehouse.
Nice.
Roll me a luck and construction. Let's see if the front end of the warehouse collapses as well.
Ooh.
Okay, it's 4 dice worth. 1-9.
Yeah, the front of the warehouse, you got lucky. That collapses as well on top of the baby Leviathan.
Well, hot damn.
I mean, the Leviathan's still alive. It's certainly not dead.
Yeah.
But you've collapsed the warehouse on it. It's thrashing around. It's not very happy.
That's fine.
There's kind of a giant sort of thud on the ground as it rolls over, because that's gonna affect the whole area.
Oh, like anyone else who might be inside?
No. Rolls towards you, I'm afraid.
I mean, we were at its back, so... Like...
You would have been able to see anyone who was on the inside on this side, right?
Oh, on this side, yeah.
Yeah, so it rolls towards you.
Okay. Bring it, big guy.
Become forbidden.